It's an orange juice.
What's up everyone, this is OJ. In the April Clan Wars update, there was some hidden data in the game files. Typically, these fragments in the game files don't guarantee anything, so take everything in this video with a grain of salt. Oftentimes, Supercell will experiment with a card and decide it just doesn't work or it just straight up breaks the game. But they forget to remove the data from the game files before launching the update. There's one image called the Ice Archer. If you zoom in, it looks like she has frosted arrows too, so it's pretty obvious that she will slow units just like an Ice Wizard does. And now slow effects in the game always reduce units' moves and attack speed by 35%. Unlike the Ice Wizard's splash attack, it makes the most sense since she's only going to be able to attack a single unit. This means it's likely going to deal more damage than an Ice Wizard attack does just because he splashes. So based on the card image, it's a square shape. It's definitely destined to be a common, rare, or epic. Based on the high quality card image and sprite sheet quality, there's a high possibility that it'll be in the game sooner or later. Now, the next image in the game was left in the game file is the Lava Golem. Judging from the sprites, it looks like it'll be a rolling unit. We've reconstructed the Lava Golem from the sprite sheet. I think it'll be an interesting addition to the game. Traditionally in Clash Royale, all units that roll are hella fast. Just like the Ice Golem, Golemites, the Lava Golem unit, it most likely has death damage as well. Since it's lava, it sounds explosive. Although, I don't think it's going to be in the game for this current update based on the card image. It looks like it could use some more textures, maybe even a background in that image. Now the Rascals, as the image indicates, will have 3 units that spawn together. The big boy is not quite as big as a giant, so I think it'll have less health than a giant, maybe more than a knight, but the knight has armor, so who knows. But zooming into the picture, he does wield a wooden sword, indicating that he'll probably deal less damage than a knight. Now we've got 2 archers that dyed their hair teal and have slingshots instead of bows. They'll shoot bubblegum for sure, since there's a dedicated image file named projectile gum. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The card shape is a square, so this tells us it's going to be a common, rare, or epic, and not a legendary. So we don't think it'll have any sticky mechanic that'll slow or immobilize units. The reason we think this is because Supercell only wants ice units to slow or freeze things completely. They did remove the slow from the poison spell to keep ice-themed units consistent with the game. With the amount of detail in the sprite sheet and the card picture, there's a good chance that this card will make it into the game. Also, another thing is that in the game tips, it says, don't shoot double trouble gum while running, unless you've had years of didgeridoo lessons. There's another tip that made it into the live game. It says watch your step when walking in the woods near Royal Arena because you may tread in some double trouble gum. These tips almost guarantee that the Rascals are already planned to be released in the game, and they'll probably be available between Royal Arena and Jungle Arena. There have always been heroes in the game file since 2016. Wow, Clash Royale is old, but Supercell is constantly experimenting with the concept of heroes, and in this update they have some weird images and abilities. The Archer Queen file looks like a musketeer that ate some bad tacos the night prior. It's just a musketeer image though, and the sprite sheet is straight up from Clash of Clans. So because of this low effort image, it's almost 100% not going to be in the game. But what is interesting though is that these image files include icons that look like abilities. The hero abilities could vary from Clash of Clans abilities, judging from the picture associated with the leak images. The last hero image is named the Golden Knight. This just straight up looks like it's the Barbarian King. Oftentimes, the file names are different from the in-game names. Like Sparky, for example, is called Zap Machine in the files. The Barb King seems to have 4 abilities, but we won't speculate on what these abilities are. With those 4 abilities, though, it does indicate that they're still deep in the experimentation phase, just to see what the abilities would feel like in the game, like what would feel right for the king. So like I said earlier, the hero data has been in the game since 2016. Supercell has admitted to experimenting with heroes, but they haven't found something that feels quite right yet. And I absolutely agree with them, because it'll change the entire way the game is played. These big meatballs of damage and health units with abilities will add a new depth of micromanagement that can potentially spin Clash Royale into a completely different playstyle. So I'm sure they're very careful about heroes. My opinion is that half of these cards will never see the day of light, and these are just speculations, so I could be totally off. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.